We're back. We had some problems with our power, and now
Being that the power actually all shut off.
power all shut off. Piece of crap apartment. Why we don't have infinite amounts of powers, electricity, I don't really know. Alright, so what we've done is we've taken the Broken Shore quest, we've picked up the 3 buffs plus the Cauldron Mojo. The Mojo being really some powerful buff that you get. So just before we get started, I want to make sure I point this out to anybody who sees it. Make sure you pick up the Mojo at the Green Cauldron here on the way.
It's the extra thick Mojo.
It's extra thick Mojo. You can see right here. It does a sick amount of extra damage. You really want that. It's right next to Megatron Green Cauldron. And we're going to go on up. We would have picked up a buff here. You can see here that armor buff has got about 40 minutes on it. This will be all plenty to get through the next bit that we're going to go through. And then we'll go up to Stoneguard Makur here and complete the quest. Get a new ring. And here we go. Going up to Bladefist Bay. We talked to Captain Russo.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm ready to face the Legion, except
Have a good one.
queued for the scenario. It should be pretty instant. Here we go. Be right back.
I'm sure that payment from Orgrimmar had nothing to do.
There's an old goblin saying
got a good amount of people
the
here.
best bets use other people.
Ooh, nice. Nice
That's as
size.
soon as we're going to make it back. Sylvannas and the main fleet arrived a few hours ago. Demons covering the whole island.
Already? How'd they get so many here so fast?
I got the feeling we're going to find out.
I gotta take my Mojo.
All right, Horde troops, this is your stop. A beach lined with demons. Bring her in, snappy now.
I have a flask and the Mojo on.
Yeah, you can have both.
Oh, looks like trouble. Big trouble.
You can even have food on if you're smart enough.
You can even do that.
Five, four, three, two, one, and here we go.
There's only one way out of this one,
Oh, there he is.
friend. Listen up. There's only one way over these Tell him what it means to be hard! There's something odd about the crystals surrounding the spire. Two places at once.
Get your Mojo on.
They
Hold
put in
it.
crystals! We're gonna see if your hunch is right. Look, Tarogar! Yes, they must anchor it to this world. Two more to go! Crush them!
Be the end.
Keep them away from the spires! Keep it up! We almost got him! Cold touch will feed my hounds!
How many paladins? There's so many paladins in this group. It's hilarious. It's the healing looking one.
It may only be like you and one other healer.
Yeah. Well.
You're gonna die just like all the
Did I
others.
say paladins? I meant shaman.
Focus on the commander! Your souls will go endless agony! It's like you chose the wrong path! Their fire rains from the sky! Look out! You cannot bring back to the nether! It is good to fight with you again, War Chief. He'd never gonna get used to you calling me that. There's only
Well,
one way to
you
the
know,
tomb. Guardian.
You don't have to get used to it.
Let's get moving.
Spoilers.
Don't say too much now.
Oh, by now, if you don't know what's happened in the world, then my video isn't going to change it. Watch this. People are going to run ahead. They're going to get all
There's only one
crazy.
dude running ahead.
Yeah. Ah, see, most people have tried it already.
Yeah,
They know that running ahead is pretty much useless because it always resets you right back where you left it. But you know what's funny? It's finding druids in travel form and hopping on their backs.
I think it's awkward. The person doesn't know you.
What? It's no invasion force. That's not.
I don't understand really what the difference between an invasion force and an army would be. I would imagine I would want to invade with an army. Just saying.
Alive. Let's move.
We get to move.
This is the part in the game where we move. Now, a lot of people will run along there, but you can just go along these edges here. And it's super
It
safe.
seems like it doesn't cause as much damage now.
It used to just wipe us out
Yeah,
to
like you
pieces.
could not get by that without like.
It's about time you showed up.
You look like you could use a hand. The reinforcements are endless. Those crystals again. If we can get close to them, we can bring this thing down.
You heard him, Rangers. We cut those demons down. Fire a volley on my mark. Now!
Break the crystals!
Well, that was invigorating. Now, how did they manage to get so many demons here so quickly?
This invasion is
No,
unlike
not.
any I have
You
ever
just
witnessed.
slightly set at low
I
health.
don't think we've seen the last of their surprises.
I'm in
Structures
inside of a
rose
tank
from
already.
the ground in moments, spewing forth demons in the hundreds in the blink of an eye.
And now we know how to destroy them. It's them or us. Let's get moving so we make sure it's not us. Guardian Crusade insignia. Can you speak? Where is the rest of the Crusade?
Dead. Dying. They descended on us in seconds. Nowhere to run.
And no sign of Tyrion. We will find him. Horde forces, keep your eyes open for survivors. Rescue as many as you are able.
There's another one back here. Hey, pop those biscuits?
I did. There's a table.
Well, thank you. I know. You see these sparkling herbs right here? They give you an extra little boost here. Chaos Clover. You want to jump on that.
Got to give her that. Keep taking all of the thingies.
So there's a lot more cars and...
Wait.
Look, yeah, didn't matter.
Be retreated!
We got it all before we even got any
This
further.
was too easy. Something's wrong.
It was too easy.
There, across the chasm, Gul'dan! He has Tyrion.
So you can see there on this playback that there's other cars all throughout the levels. I was in the middle of running to a car, but I got teleported to the next mode here.
Anyone have any ideas how we're going to get across this thing?
I think Thrall does.
Spirits of Earth, aid me!
Thrall doesn't even wait. He's like, hey, I got an idea. We need a bridge. I got this.
Can't wait for the
See up
explosion
there.
to come out. This is just a tease.
There's Tyrion, Fordring, and then Gul'dan draining him right here. He's just got him. Hey, don't forget to redo your mojo. It wears off really fast. About 5 minutes. If you get that mojo on, it should give you a huge damage boost.
Tyrion!
Just do your
Gul'dan,
AoE
you will
with,
pay for
and you'll
this.
get like
I'm gonna
shitloads
try
of
to put the
damage.
focus
back.
on
It's a trap!
Oh, I
The
forgot
light
about that
will
one.
protect me.
Does that work?
You
It did.
You stand before the temple of a god. Your pitiful light
Here.
cannot reach
Here's
you
a
here.
guild battle standard while I'm at it.
That your friends have
I'm gonna,
arrived.
let's see. Oh, I can't do that one anymore.
Watch you
Let's see what else.
die.
Oh, in here. I got one more sort of buff for you.
Oh, nice.
Destroy him.
Light! Well. Ah! Ah!
No, Tyrion! Come back to Death Knight, please.
All you have sacrificed just to see your champions fall to ash.
Champion.
Champions.
Destroy them.
Croesus. You will never kill him. Out of range.
Monsters from the
Anyway,
Vol'jin!
what'll happen is it doesn't matter anyway because we're gonna get a whole bunch of max camera distance. So sucky. Just look at how fast this thing's done.
He's heading your way,
Let's go, Horde! It's time to show the Alliance how we slay demons.
Because you got the mojo, right?
And I've got some.
Why are you done? Well, then you gotta finish him off. Spin around.
All yours, Alliance.
We've got him this time. All forces, concentrate your fire. You've got another shot at the kill.
Oh, I just was having a problem
Consider your job done then.
targeting. I figured it out.
Bigger they are.
No
Yeah,
time
dude,
to
it did
gloat.
90,000
You've got to
healing.
stop Gul'dan before he summons
I
another
see
one
that,
of those
nice.
things.
Single healed it. Pretty impressive.
Well,
I don't know if that other person's DPS. Looks like.
yeah, I think I'm the
Wait,
only
what's her-
healer.
Oh no, he's. No,
We'll take the
he's-
ridge
he's
and
a
cover your
healer that's
flank.
just doing damage, not.
Sylvannas.
Oh, it's a disciplined
Thank you.
priest.
Yeah, but he's
We
not
know how much.
healing.
Good luck.
We know how disciplined priests suck.
You think they suck now?
Wait till they really
Then
suck.
you're gonna see how much.
You're gonna really see.
I don't think that-
I see if you can get over 200k DPS. Just AoE the shit out of everything.
You are right, Huey. There is nowhere to run from mine. Witness the true might of Lord Sargeras. On the ridge behind us, another horde. We've got to hold this ridge, no matter the cost.
Take up positions. We hold them off. We have
We will never
Gotta be AoEing the shit out of it.
The combined forces of Azeroth will triumph today!
to. Let's chatting Rin. Kill him already.
See pitiful world we're in. 10,000 worlds before
Take your mojo.
the is endless!
Nobody pulls back. That's
I was
what,
gonna say, where is she? I can't
on
tell
the
if-
ridge.
Oh,
It doesn't matter. We
Pull
get the
you back.
cutscene next.
pull you back.
What just happened? How come I didn't get to see the video?
Ooh. Whoa.
That's lame.
What the heck?
Lothar!
What happened there?
Oh, what a bummer.
Is that because we didn't pull back quick enough?
No, we completed the quest.
But they didn't show like the last cutscene?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Maybe they cut it out for some reason for the time being. Maybe it wasn't triggering right, or...
I don't know. That seems a little. That's too bad. I would do that just for the cutscene.
Oh my god, one of my rings were still at 130. That's or 630. That's pretty sad. 685 is definitely. Well, yeah, I think they probably did that on purpose, but that's
That's
the end of the
lame.
cutscene.
That's
why we did
lame.
this whole thing to see that cutscene.
Yeah, that is lame. I wanted to see that cutscene. Now I have. Now maybe will they cut me out of this one too?
Out of that scene. Well, it still was fun to go through it, although.
I mean, it gave me a chance to heal in that form of a setting.
And you get a chance to get some nice gear.
How did you do in terms of damage?
Not good for that last part, because I was spending too much time trying to run away from things that were attacking me. I guess I should.
Yeah, when I did that one with
Don't you usually have quests here waiting for you after that?
No, it tells you. Did you talk to the dude? He tells you to go to Gramash Hold.
Oh, okay. And then you come out and you do that.
The spirits be restless.
All right. Yes.
Alright, now we'll do this.
Windrunner, come forward.
Come forward.
War Chief.
The lower spirits say death will claim me soon.
In the end, death claims us all. But the Horde will live on.
I have never trusted you. Nor would I have ever imagined in our darkest time that you would be the one to save us. The spirits have granted me clarity, a vision. They whisper a name. Many will not understand, but you must step out of the shadows and lead. You must be War Chief.
Oh, the music. Take a quick break. We'll come back. and work on those
Vol'jin
quests.
is dead. Who among you will help me avenge him?
Okay, what was that?
Didn't it skip a whole section?
We-
Not just
we-
a cutscene, or
We
what?
absolutely missed a cutscene there.
What about the section?
I mean, because there's no spot here that tells you why Vol'jin's so hurt. There was a scene there, a cutscene, where you see Vol'jin get hurt in battle. So we definitely were cut out of a cutscene. Whether that cutscene was in purpose or it was, yeah, that's right. Whether that omission of a video clip was intentional or a bug remains to be seen.
We don't know.
We don't know. Maybe some people felt it was too, like, the Alliance side of the cutscene is very limited in its point of view. Maybe they were feeling it was too much for the Horde. Not really sure.
They would not cut out an epic cutscene.
I think that has to be a bug. Or maybe they're doing something.
You've sacrificed everything. What have you given?
Alright, here we go. There's a fur baby crying in the background. Fellblades attack. And all these civilians here get attacked. Bad thing about being a healer is having to do quests like this as a healer.
You still have some DPS.
Yeah, but it's just, I got 2 DPS spells. One of them has a cooldown. Mini. Go get him. You can do it. I do like what they did with the elemental shaman lightning bolt. Sounds more like a lightning bolt should sound. Has the animation's a little bit more quick.
Yeah.
The battle animations for casting with the shamans look really, really good. The reason why I'm doing Resto though is because it's good to have a healer ready to go. And my druid is gonna actually be my main, so more or less, once we get past this hump, I think I'd switch back to the druid. So, with your main, are you gonna ever explore Holy, or are you?
I think
Are you well-rounded?
Apparently I'm not well-rounded. Yeah, I think
How'd you do on damage?
So, well, I mean, just really, well, we did a good amount of damage, 27k there, but it just feels like it's... Blizzard's made some damage.
So you went Frost?
Yeah,
We are the Forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way.
Mine upgraded. Look at that. I got a purple out of my trinket.
Nice.
So now I can place that one. Oh, I'm in combat still. Am I still in combat? I guess I am.
Okay. I think my trinkets still suck too. 640 trinkets, both of them. That's how bad my game is to me.
Oh, Mike, what's your overall item level?
What can I? Oh, maybe because I went back. My item level is not good either. It's like 678. which isn't
Mine's
horrible.
694.
Yeah, mine's
But
really
remember,
bad.
this is my main.
Yeah.
Just by way of comparison here, you're talking about your alt. I'm talking about my main. This is as high as I got him. Greek was... I kind of just stopped playing Warcraft after a certain point, you know? Like, it got to be too hard to keep up, and the differences were vast. Like, you know, once people had that ring, the damage that they were doing was seriously insane amounts of damage. And you just couldn't keep up as a damage dealer without it, and yet it was also hard to get a raid spot if you didn't have it.
Between the Legion
You know what I mean? It was like kind of like you really need to have the gear before they let you earn the gear that you could earn,
If we do
which
not
is a
meet
ridiculous paradox
again,
to
Lord
be put
Illidan
into.
knows the way. Trust in Lord Illidan's
Ooh, look,
I'm
there's
already getting
Khadgar.
better gear.
Khadgar,
Ridiculous.
Delilah.
Greetings, Hero. Word has reached me of
Oh,
your
you're already
efforts to
there.
push back against Legion invasion
Okay.
forces.
Alright, folks, so because Khadgar's
reluctant
quest
to
is
interrupt
open,
such important
we're going to switch over to our
I could
mains here
use
in
your
just a
help in
second,
the matter of
and we're going to take on the Khadgar quest on our mains
Here I am about
and
to
run
anger
through that.
an old
Oh,
friend.
okay. So
But yeah, just come to my dot.
Dalaran has
Okay.
been repositioned
I'm on
to
top,
defend
on the
the
cliff.
Eastern
Yeah, I'm gonna
Kingdom.
turn that in.
You'll
You'll
turn
find
that
it
in,
over Dead
and
Wind
then
Pass.
it's
And
going to
we'll have
send...
done our due diligence.
This quest will
Please
send
join
us
me
to
here.
Dead Wind Pass. But we'll get on our main. So I'm going to log over right now
Wait
to
till
my
the
main,
Dead Wind Pass.
and I'm going to get on Tuscadelic.
Cannot wait to get to Dead Wind Pass. Where? Oh, is he below me? Where's the quest at?
Get off your
Below
mount.
me?
Get off your mount.
Alright. Can you not be on a mount?
It's right there. Somewhere around there, you can turn it in. There's the
Oh,
turn
there
in.
it is.
And Khadgar's dude will show up. If you're a little too high, he won't.
Greetings, Hero.
Oh,
Word has
There's
reached
a
me of
puffy
your
marshmallow
efforts to
glow
push
dude.
back against Legion
That's, you want
invasion
to click on
forces.
that.
there
I
we
am
go.
reluctant to interrupt such important work, but I could use your help in a
So
matter
Khadgar,
of
who was
diplomacy.
not there before,
I
but now
fear I
is
am
there
about
now.
to anger an old friend. Dalaran has been repositioned to defend the Eastern Kingdoms. You'll find it over Dead Wind Pass, just above Karazhan. Please join me here.
Any better gear?
You can't
Guess
get
not.
anything yet. Not until you do
okay.
Demon Invasions. Okay, so you need to switch over to your main.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Do it now.
Let's call it.
And then, do you remember right here? This cave entrance that takes you downstairs?
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna go down there after you get Khadgar's dude's little puffball quest. There's a portal right to Karazhan right here.
Okay.
I'll wait for you right here. Alright, so, Tuscadelic decided that this will be my, at least at the launch, what I'm thinking of as my main. Who knows what happens throughout the
You don't
course of
know.
the year? You don't know.
He
I
doesn't
might
know.
get fed up with demon hunters and finally decide to take on a demon hunter just so I can join in and be one of the cool kids. But I picked the druid for basically a few reasons. One being I wanted a tank. Delilah's main character always is Devanella, a priest, disciplined priest. And it's specifically a disciplined priest for 8 years. She's actually, her main has always been an elf, either a night elf or a blood elf, white hair, pale skin, disciplined priest. No matter what, even when people told her disciplined priests sucked, even when
they did
people,
suck, they weren't
even when they did suck, even when they went on beyond that. My first main was a druid, and I played a druid throughout all of BC, most of Wrath of the Lich King, maybe half of it, and then I just kind of bopped around for a while. But this expansion on the beta really made me feel like the druid was the right one, and here's why. Obviously, number one choice is because you have 4 specs, you now have every role in the game rolled into one character. So no matter what I want to do in this next expansion, this one character can do it all. I want a caster, if I want a melee DPS, if I want a tank or a healer, a druid has it all. Secondly, the artifacts for the druid, all 4 of them, are amazing and awesome. So I want a druid because of that. Thirdly, the class hall for a druid is amazing. You get to actually go into the Emerald Dream.
This is for the expansion.
For the expansion, which will be coming out in about 9 days from now. So 2 weeks, 2 Tuesdays. And the class hall area and all of the kind of openness that the quests inside of it, lore-wise, I really liked it. I liked it so much. I started the beta wanting to take a mage through, and I really fell in love with how my fire mage worked. Don't get me wrong, fire mages play so amazing, and the way that it feels is like you've got a never-ending rotation. It just keeps going and keeps evolving as you go, and you get to bloom it, make it grow wider and spread, or focus it down like a laser beam.
Hey,
but,
will you invite me to your... Well,
yeah, but that being said, after, Delilah and I were talking about our plans for Legion, and we realized that one of the biggest problems that we've been having for at least the last couple of expansions is that she is a healer, and I'm usually a DPS character, and DPS characters are in far less demand than healers, and specifically than tanks. Tanks, also though, there's a lot of really bad ones, and in a raid environment, it's really hard on her to heal the bad tanks. So I happen to be a very good tank, and I have not played tanks in 2 expansions, so this will be about learning up some new abilities, but that's what everybody has to do. So I decided to go feral. I'm a Guardian Druid, and you can see here what I look like. I can easily switch in and out of any of these specs. Even as a Guardian Druid, I have a decent amount of feral abilities. And with this talent here, I can change things around. Because I have Devanella with me, I can switch to Feral Affinity. And that will give me more damage capabilities when we don't need to have to tank. If I were by myself, I would go with more Resto Affinity, so that I could have the ability to heal myself, but with a healer dedicated, it kind of makes sense to switch that up a tiny bit. Finally, one other thing you'll notice is the cat form. Last time I played a cat was Cataclysm, and I really like the way the troll and the new cat models look. Alright, let's take the portal.
She's all excited.
That's right. I'm excited too. Ooh.
Textures aren't there. It's creepy looking.
Did we go to the right Dalaran? I think so. I think this is the only one. Yeah, this is it.
Is this the new Dalaran?
This is Dalaran floating over...
Karazhan.
Karazhan. We're in Deadwind Pass.
Correct Dalaran.
That's nice that they gave you a portal straight to here.
Well, looky here. We're in the new expansion almost. Pretty much. This is the first part.
Dalaran. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, Dalaran is new. Obviously, a lot of the same things, but take a look at that tower in the middle. That wasn't there before. Let's see here. You can see how beautiful this new tower looks. And This is one of the few times
fly
until
here too?
you can fly here because we're in the old world. We're in Azeroth.
But when the
When I was just about to make that point. When this particular city, which is now floating over Karazhan, it used to be floating over Crystal Song Forest in the Northrend continent for Wrath of the Lich King. That's when it was reintroduced. It had been thought to be having been destroyed during the last war by Archimond, but it managed to get away. And what you see here is a new Dalaran that has been repaired since then, with this new like purple tower in the middle. You know, a couple of the new things, like there's a new sculpture here. Violet Hold, and now has different prisoners in it, and because it's over here,
where are you supposed to go?
You see there's like a meteor hit that has happened to this, that's knocked this tower down, and that's a little different. Now let's go on over to the Violet Citadel.
Or something. Things keep phasing in and out like the issues they had. Look, when I'm here I can see people, but when I go in I can't.
Yeah, because
oh wait, it's over here.
you're supposed to go over here and talk to Khadgar
Okay.
first.
Hail and well met, champion.
Oh, my weapon looks lame. I should change it into transmog. Well, hopefully I'll get a new one soon enough.
Yeah. Lord, there's a lot of people here. And they all disappear when I walk in.
That's intentional.
Oh, okay.
It used to not, and then people were like, just like all over the
Stuck.
place,
They were
but then
stuck.
they changed it halfway through the Legion beta. And then it was weird because they had all kinds of phasing problems
Knowledge
while they got
is
it
power,
adjusted.
But using it wisely is the key. Gul'dan and the Legion
I will address
must
the
be
council.
stopped.
All right, we don't have time to waste. Then I'll get right to the point. We need the Horde to join our ranks. She's got a real anger towards the Horde. Because back in Kata, and between Kata and Mists, Garrosh nuked Theramore. And Jaina never really forgave the Horde for doing that to her people. I mean, he dropped a mana bomb that destroyed the city. In a very devastating
I thought
attack.
you heard her talk here, but now it's not talking, it's just showing the text.
Yeah.
Or am I just imagining that?
I don't remember this part having a voice.
Maybe not.
And Khadgar's like, look, I know you're in charge, but really, I'm in charge. And then they make you in charge. Who's in charge? You're never put in charge of the Kirin Tor, by the way. You're put in charge of the Tirisfal, regiment.
There is much to be done.
Notice how, Khadgar has no affiliation. He's not like with the Kirin Tor. He's just Khadgar.
Gul'dan
He's like
and
above
the
the
Legion
law.
must be stopped.
He works with a higher law.
I still think we haven't heard the last of Jaina. That we're gonna see. I suspect we're gonna see her come back for the 7.1 expansion when they bring up Karazhan as a raid. Like, to me, that I'm more excited about patch 7.1 the more I hear about it. I'm already really excited about what happens on the 30th. We've already got each week. It's like we're getting a little bit more.
Without you, Azeroth will surely fall.
Look, it's Bronn.
You'll find me wherever the action is.
All right. So,
Within our grasp.
so during the events of, or prior to Cataclysm, there was a book that was brought to the attention of the dwarfish king Magni. And the book was said to contain the secrets of the shamanistic elementals. See, dwarves and goblins are actually earth golems. They're like made out of rock
Right.
and metal. And they became alive and were cursed with flesh, is what it's called. And they're directly connected to the Titans. The first creatures who were ever put on the planet to protect it were these earthen elementals. The earthen, and then the clockwork creatures that end up becoming goblins, or gnomes, I mean. And the earthen become the dwarves. So the king knows this because you find out about it in Ulduar, in Uldum. You find out about it in Ulduar. You find out about it in some of the other little original level 1 to 50 quest line chains. They allude to it, and then it becomes a big thing when you get up to Ulduar, when you see the clockwork and the earthen, and then they're right there with everything else. So, we're now at that point where Magni has read the book, and in reading the passages, he is turned into crystalline diamond, and is considered dead at that point. And his daughter takes over, and there's a civil war that happens in Ironforge, because the different dwarf clans have different leaders. And the result of that is, rather than destroy or beat one of the factions, each of the 3 factions put a leader on the throne. And each one of those leaders is now part of the council that leads Ironforge. And last week, Magni disappeared from Ironforge. When you went underneath Ironforge, he was there for a while, frozen in diamond, and now he's missing. And I show you that in my beta videos. And here we are. They say that the last thing happened to him before he disappeared was he muttered the words Ulduar.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
And so Magni shows up and says, let's go to Ulduar. Magni is no longer dead. You can see here is the clockwork gnome. Alright, and there's another clockwork gnome, and you can see the earthen steward here. That is definitely a rocky dwarf, almost like the Thing in Marvel Comics. Alright, well, while we wait, let's get buffed up here real quick.
There is much to be done. Where you lead, we will follow.
These are solo quests, by the way, folks. You don't get to do these with your party. There's Magni. Nice. I love it. See the old wings, right? Yes.
Perhaps it is your imperfection, that which grants you free will, that allows you to persevere against all cosmically calculated odds. You prevail where the Titan's own perfect creations have failed.
All right. Nice. All right. Well.
Inquiring minds just got to know.
Here we are.
Hail and well met, champion. You are our last, best hope. Knowledge is power, but using it wisely is the key. Hail and well met.
Let's do it.
understand, and
Knowledge is power.
Treat my meat. I mean my feet.
Okay.
Treat my meat with a special treat.
Just put that song
whatever
on.
that
What
song is.
are these rules? Remember, it was like, don't pull your wiener out unless you really mean to, because indecent exposure is a Class A felony.
So he takes shit Ulduar?
Yes, you'll go to Ulduar, you'll go through there's like a couple of different checkpoints, and pay attention to what they're talking about, and then after that, they'll take you to Karazhan. Is it Kara?
It's Karazhan.
Karazhan. They'll take you to Karazhan. Karazhan.
Karazhan.
A
or
Karazhan. Sound very Californian.
Karazhan sounds too Midwest.
Karazhan.
Karazhan sounds proper.
Yes. Alright. Very insistent kitty.
You're telling me I'm a pawn.
Oh, nice. Oh my.
Oh man.
Very. Look, there's opera. Boom! Through the teleporter. Bam! We're up here now. Very nice.
There is much to be done.
All right, and then back up to Karazhan, or Dalaran.
Light. Be careful.
Is that it? There's no more, it just stops right here?
Is that it?
I guess so. I guess we'll have to wait till next week, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna go to the center. Maybe if I go to the middle. Yeah, this might be it for this week. You might have to wait for the next leg of the journey. I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? I mean, it feels like they're trying to release everything a little bit at a time. We know from experience that the next part of this quest here is to go get those, click on those little floating balls and absorb their energy, defeat demons, and then teleport Karazhan to the Broken Shore.
Oh, that's right.
So
yeah.
we're probably not going to get all of the quests done until it's ready to launch. Like, basically, we'll go right up to the Broken Shore before it's ready. But in the meantime, could certainly kill some demons and see what happens.
Did it take you to dead?
Yeah, it teleports you everywhere you need to go. You don't even have to think about it. Alright. Gonna take a break from streaming for a bit, guys, and we'll see you back in the next video. Please leave a like and subscribe. We could certainly use the subscribers. And is there anything else you want to say before you head out?
Nope. Have a lovely day. Thanks for watching.
Have a lovely day, and until the next video, you guys.